Hello, and welcome to another nail-biting installment of Dr. Fixmaster. Today, I'm going to teach you how to bypass the photo detector in a motion detector light. Sometimes, like in my case, I bought a whole bunch of them, and some of them I want to have motion detector lights on them, and some of them I don't. So the ones that I don't want to have motion detection on, you have to come back here and bypass that function. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, first I need to show you how this thing is wired up in normal mode. And this is what you see when you unpack the back of it, and if it's rigged up in its photo detector, motion detector configuration. So basically you just have a black wire and a white wire coming in, and you just connect those up to black and white power. So that's all you have to do. And the light fixture itself takes care of everything. So what basically happens is the power that comes in on the black line comes in and disappears down that hole. And then what happens is it goes to the photo detector, and this red line that comes back out is the output of the photo detector. And that will become live as soon as it detects motion, like that. So, and that's really how it works, is when that red line becomes live and it goes into the second black line, the black line feeds the light fixture. So that's how you rig it up for that. So you've got power to the light whenever the sensor goes off. Sometimes you want the thing to go off, or to turn on, independent of the sensor. You want to ignore the sensor. So basically all you have to do is, instead of running power to the power supply line of the entire thing, you run it instead to the black line that goes to the fixture only. And then these others you can just cap off, and it won't receive power, so it'll just be sitting there idle. And that's how you get that done. So I've given you a good look at what that looks like. I've got the ground line hooked up here. This is just bare copper wire, and the white neutral, and then the black power coming in the normal mode of operation as I trigger that motion detector. One thing that I forgot to mention that may come in handy, useful piece of information, is that these white lines, you'll notice that they're tied together. There's two of them, and those get connected up. You just connect up the neutral line, and it goes, and these things are both tied together here. And what that means is that the neutral supply for both the sensor, the motion sensor, and for the light fixture are basically the same. So the neutrals are all tied together, and the hot one, the live one, gets switched in the sensor, which is the red one here. Now, and you can see that the red one and the black one are actually tied together here when you open up the box. And I don't know what conventions are. They may vary. You may want to get some kind of a circuit tester that will, like this one, that will tell you if the wire is live or not. And then just experiment with it as you put your hand in front of here and turn the thing on and off. You can see that this red line here, which is feeding the black line, is getting switched in, and now it's off, so there's no power in here. So if I trip it, suddenly I've got power in there. So the power is getting switched in. But the important thing to know is that this black line is the one that goes to the light fixture, and that's how it gets switched in. right there with that. So to bypass that, you just need to take this connector off right here, separate that black line that goes to the fixture, and connect that directly to the power supply right here. And then you're good to go. So I will wire it up and show you what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to let you watch me do it so you can see how easy it is. So this was the standard configuration. I've unplugged it because I don't want to zap myself. But this is how it was connected up just before I signed off last time. So the neutral connection stays the same. The power input, instead of going to the one that goes inside the light, you want to attach power to the other black one. So you've got the red, which comes out from the output of the sensor, to this black one, and they're connected together. We separate those just like this, and then you're going to want to cap everything like that. I'll make it better later. And then you connect power directly up to this, which is the wire that goes to the light fixture. And if you don't know whether the red one or the black one is the one that is the switched power from the sensor, you can always just use a probe like this one to test it. It could be either one. But once you figure out which one is the switched power and which one is the line that actually goes to the fixture, you can just take the one that goes to the fixture, just like I've done here. And I'm going to do a better job of connecting it later, but I just want to demonstrate the function of this thing. So I'm going to connect power directly to the one that goes just to the fixture, and you can see that now the sensor, the whole light fixture itself has no power to it because this is isolated. And the switch power that comes out of the sensor has been capped. It goes nowhere. All the neutrals are still connected. That doesn't matter. And we're ready to go. So if I plug this thing back in, it should come on, independent of the sensor. And it didn't come on, but it's not because I'm dumb. It's because we're not plugged in. So when I take this baby and put it in, we go on, we go off. It has nothing to do with the sensor anymore. I hope you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the same as the light switch now. So I've completely bypassed that. And hopefully you'll find this information useful. Thanks for watching.